Hello, folks. Welcome back to Dota Politica, and of course, my name is Peter Ogutu. Now, still on Ojwang murder case. Now, there is a technician who was paid 3,000 shillings just to delete the CCTV footage. And of course, this also follows after the arrest of Mkwana, a police who was, of course, who it is being said that he was there, when this heinous act was taking place. So now the matter is in court, and some shocking revelations. I mean, people are like, why do we catch the small fish? Like, for example, you don't deal with the dog, you deal with the owner of the dog. Why? Because all these people must have been, they were following some instructions from someone powerful. But now we are seeing some cover-ups. For example, said that Langat, who is actually the prime suspect, because he's the one who was defamed by the late Ojwang, and is the one who is being said is the one who sent policemen to actually go and arrest this young man from his homestead and transport him to Nairobi. And of course, sad details has it that this guy was taken to Karura forest, where he was beaten, bludgeoned, and killed. And of course, he was then taken to Central Police Station for stage management. And now, in this Central Police Station, this is where people will know who actually did the dirty job, because this is where we'll know who was on duty and why. No, this technician who said that he was paid 3,000 shillings to tamper with the CCTV footage, to delete the video from CCTV. This guy will have to say who paid him. And from the one who paid him, the person who paid him now will lead the investigation to the real culprit. But now, the problem is, will the government allow Kenyans to know the real culprit? Because I think there's cover-ups. Kama kungekuwa hakuna cover-ups, I believe Langat would have resigned. It would have been, of course, in court. But you see now, even Murkomen himself said openly that he can't ask Langat to resign because there is no evidence. Other countries like America, when your name is mentioned somewhere in a crime, actually, the first thing you do, you resign. You step aside. Then uchunguzi inafanyika, ikiisha, you come back. But in Kenya, it's the reverse. Hakuna ku resign. So long as you know a powerful person in the government, no one should ask you to resign. And of course, it is sad. It is sad because now we have lost life. A very young man, because who had a small family. But now this guy will go down without justice. Because all the things we are seeing, kesho utasikia Mkwana ameachiliwa na bond. Utasikia ule mtu wa CCTV mwenye alipewa 3,000 ameachiliwa. And the case will fade away. A good example is a case ya Ong'ondo. Ong'ondo's case had hit the whole world because he was a member of parliament who was actually gunned down at the heart of the city. And now, no one is talking about Ong'ondo. People have forgotten about it. And that explains why the justice system in Kenya is rotten. Because, justice in Kenya, so long as you want pesa, no one will actually, take you anywhere. Because this case now we're seeing, this is just, ways of calming down the situation. Because William Ruto had panicked when he saw Gen Z's, destroying vehicles, demonstrating, telling him that Ruto must go. Now he went and ordered the arrest of these guys to somehow, calm the situation. But the thing is, these people, of course, they might have been involved because ukilipo pesa delete video ya CCTV. You are also an accomplice. But again, these people were working under command. And the command, the person who was ordering all this, is what the government is trying to cover up. And there are shocking details that, the Langat, IG Langat, the IG Langat is Ruto's best friend. Yeah, in fact, people say that unconfirmed claims as it that Langat was there with Ruto. I mean, defended Ruto during the 2007 chaos. Though this is not confirmed, so I can't clarify it. Yeah, but I just had it somewhere, and I thought I should bring it here where pia usikie. But the thing is, I'm not seeing justice being done. Yeah, because reason, mnyonge hana haki. Hiyo ndio ukweli. Mnyonge hana haki Kenya. And I'm not seeing this old man, Ojwang'S father, going back to Homa Bay smiling. Or maybe, you can't lose your loved one, your son, your daughter. But you will grieve, of course. You will cry. But when you see that your child amepata justice, at least your heart, you are in pain, but you will be at least smiling, because nasema, I've lost my son, but again, it has not all been in vain. My son has gotten justice. But in this case, I'm not seeing, this gentleman getting justice, because the case has been skewed and everything is going south. Yeah, the arrest we are seeing, the arrest that Kenyans expect. Kenyans expect Langat to be called, apelekwe koti. I explain the process. But again, evidence zimekuwa deleted. There's no evidence now because the video imetolewa. Because Langat can really say, me, I only reported, defamation case. Someone was destroying my name. All of a sudden, mesikia mekufa. He can say that. Because now, what will link? I mean, this case is just shrouded, and I'm not seeing it going anywhere. Yeah, and this explains why Kenyans are hungry with William Samoei Ruto, because the buck stops with Ruto. He has the authority to order a certain investigation, to order what happened, in the police stations, and of course to tell Kenyans that justice will prevail. But no, we are seeing him, giving it a cold shoulder, and it shows that indeed justice will not be done in this case. I'm sorry if I've hurt someone, but that's the case. I'm not seeing justice here, because these people we are seeing being arrested, these are just small fishes. There's a big fish somewhere who actually ordered, orchestrated all this, and that's why Kenyans are avowed to go to the streets to demand justice for one Ojwang'. Hit me in the comment section. Tell me, do you really think that this case is headed somewhere? Do you think that Ojwang' will get justice? Ama hizi ni mambo za abunwasi? Comment there, of course, subscribe. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.